Dr. Joe Landers here to answer your questions, and he's brought along Breeze and Flower this morning. Good morning, Dr. Joe.
Good morning. How are you doing? Someone's trying to get spring to come, but I guess it's not going to quite yet.
Not today, at least.
But
no.
These are two of the first kittens of the season. This little cat here is actually not black. If you look really close, and you probably can't see, but it's going to be kind of a grayish and got kind of color.
A little bit of gray.
Yep, and because
this guy's totally gray.
Totally gray. Goes great with your suit. Actually, the calmer of the two. But they're over at the Animal Aid Adoption Center, and that's 749-6688.
749-6688 to
Might be
adopt.
794. I'm doubting myself at the moment.
We'll give you that information here again
in
just a few minutes to find these two very cute cats.
Absolutely.
Let's get to our questions. First up today, and our first one comes from Alice. She asks, our cat is 14 years old. She's an indoor cat. She's a little spoiled. Does she still need to get vaccinations at her age? Good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question. And a lot of times what will happen is that, you'll have extra immunity. Usually the vaccines will last a little over a year anyway, and some of them will last even longer. There's actually some tests that they can run now on some blood to see if you still have some immunity. And I also talk to people, and you want to talk to your veterinarian about really what we call risk exposure. Risk exposure is how likely is that cat to come in contact, if I'm going to get out or not, if I have other cats, if I do a lot of cats that come in that are adoption cats or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, but that's something to talk about. But usually the average lifespan's up to about 12 or 13, so we've kind of gone beyond that. So that's something to discuss with your veterinarian. But.
Okay, our next question is from Ann, and she asks, I have a 6-year-old male mini schnauzer that has started chewing on his leg. I've tried the bitter apple sprays, and he licks that up like it's candy. He has no visible irritation. Is it just a nervous habit?
Most of the time, it's usually there's something there. Not always, and it certainly can be. But a lot of times when they start licking, especially if they're licking down at their paws or something, it may be some allergies or something. You definitely want to kind of get that kind of checked out, especially if it kind of continues on a little bit. You've tried bitter apple and other things. And if it's getting kind of red and raised and raw, that's usually, yes, then that's definitely a nervous habit because we call those lick granulomas. So, but if it kind of continues, you want to check that out. But you can certainly try some Benadryl or something too. So.
All right, so a couple of solutions there.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. Joe. And again, if you want to adopt Breeze or Flower, you can call the Adoption Center. We have the number here, Dr. Joe. It's 918-794-6688. And if you want to learn more about Heritage Animal Hospitals, see other pets who need homes, or watch the segment again, just go to our website, kjrh.com.